we couldn't have built what we have managed to build, from the agency T's and C's through to the VAST and VPaid solutions for digital video advertising, without the work of the IAB Ad Ops Council and our agency colleagues who have really helped us understand and share needs. We will, on the agency side and the publisher side, diverge on many things. We have diverged. We continue to have great debates over many issues like ad verification and elements of the T's and C's. But the good news is that on almost everything else, we agree wildly. Ad ops is really the center of reaching consensus on how good operations should become best operations and best practice. First and foremost, we agree on not just the importance, but the absolute necessity of accurate numbers in counting what happens in the digital advertising world. And there is nothing more important to accurate counting than the IAB's Impressions Exchange Solution. I really today want to call on all the agency executives in the room in particular to become leaders in helping to implement Impressions Exchange Solution, or IES. IES is about getting your own ad serving numbers to publishers in real time. This enables accurate and timely billing. When it is implemented fully, it will come close to eliminating impressions discrepancies from billing. It will also eliminate tens, perhaps hundreds of millions of dollars in lost time that is spent by mid-level, junior people, and unfortunately, on too many occasions, senior people in trying to reconcile two or more sets of numbers. IES is vital. What we really want to ask you to do today, if you're an agency executive in the room, is please prioritize the implementation of Impressions Exchange Solution with your agency ad servers. This will reduce discrepancies, it will reduce reconciliation time, it will save you money, and you will become heroes in the process. So thank you for those of you who are already doing it. If you need any more information on it, you can hit up anybody who's here from the IAB Ad Ops Council, and they will explain it to you in great detail. Before we move on to today's program, I'd like to share some news with you. I'm pleased to announce that today we are releasing an update to the IAB's Rich Media Creative Guidelines to reflect the rapid adoption of brand-friendly ad formats in the form of IAB's Rising Stars ad units. You've all heard and know, I hope, about the IAB's Rising Stars units. These are a set of 6 brand hospitable ad units that are not just larger and bolder, but they are multifunctional, and they're open sourced to allow you to adopt readily, easily, and cheaply. They will make the flow of brand advertising into digital environments increase very, very dramatically. It's already been happening since the finalists, the Rising Star finalists were announced last February. For the Rich Media Creative Guidelines, this marks the first update since 2008 and is the result of 9 months of work by a cross-industry group that balanced the requirements of advertisers and publishers with the need for positive, engaging, exciting consumer experiences. The guidelines reflect the increased use of existing rich media formats, as well as improvements in technology available to and used by consumers. It also reflects especially the recent debut of our Rising Stars units, which were specifically developed with user engagement and the consumer experience, the user experience in mind. Making it easier than ever for the industry to tap into the IAB's various guidelines, the updated Rich Media Creative Guidelines, as well as the IAB's standard ad units and universal ad package guidelines, are all being featured on a single page on our site. So write this down, unless it's behind me. No, it's not, so write it down. That page to learn all about this is www.iab.net/display guidelines, one word. Today, IAB is also pleased to announce the industry adoption of an impression exchange solution developed to combat billing obstacles. AOL, AdTech, MediaMind, PointRoll, and Vindico join Google DFA in committing to IES implementation by the end of Q2 2012. This industry-wide effort will vastly improve efficiency, as I said, and accuracy for invoicing and payment by putting an end to lengthy and costly manual reconciliation and remediation processes that have bedeviled the industry. Those of you who are paying attention should know that I should have said this part a little bit earlier. So the two parts about the Impressions Exchange Solution would have gone together. But we are very pleased to announce that these companies, and again, it's AOL, AdTech, MediaMind, PointRoll, and Vindico, have joined Google DFA in committing to the Impressions Exchange Solution.